Good morning, students. Today we will start the second lecture of mathematical tools, and this is related to coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry, we have the idea that uh, two axes are there. This is the x-axis and y-axis. One is the horizontal axis and another is the vertical axis. And if we plot the graph, then we'll take that this is the positive x-axis, this is the negative x-axis, this is the positive y-axis, this is the negative y-axis. Okay, and accordingly we are plotting the graph. Okay, so if we take here, you see this is again first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Here x and y all are positive. Here x is negative, this quadrant x is negative, y is positive. Here you see x and y both are negative. This is the third quadrant. And here fourth quadrant, here you see x is positive, y is negative. Okay. So this is the idea of the whole in which quadrant x and y are positive or negative. Now this formula, distance between 2 points. Suppose this point is x1, A point is x1, y1 and B point is x2, y2. So AB is the distance between this point. So how you can calculate this point? Here you see x1, y1 means this length is x1, this is x2, y2. So this length is x2. So what will be the length? This length will be x2 minus x1. Similarly, this is y1, this length, and this length is y2. So this is y2 minus y1. So what will this? This is nothing but a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle hypotenuse square equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So what is d? D equal to square root of this one, square root. You see, is square root of this one square plus this one square. So d equal to root over of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the formula for the distance between them. And similarly, slope is nothing but the angle tangent of this angle. So here slope equal to tan theta, that equal to tan theta means here you see tan theta equal to perpendicular by base. So what is perpendicular? Perpendicular y2 minus y, base equal to x2 minus x1. So this is the formula for the distance, and this is the formula for the slope. Okay. Now we will give you one example. Our example is that suppose you have to find out the distance between minus 2 to 4 to 6. Here you see. So what will the distance? Distance equal to root over of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. x2 means 2, x1 minus 2, minus or minus 2 whole square, y2 6, y1 minus 2, substitute the value. So here 2 minus or minus 2 equal to 4 square, 6 minus or minus 2 equal to 8, so 8 square, 4 square equal to 16, 8 square equal to 64, so its sum is 80. So AB equal to root over of 8. Similarly, if we find out the slope equal to y2 minus y1, here you see y2 6, y1 minus 2, and then 2 or minus 2. So if you calculate that one, that is 8 by 4. So you can calculate that is equal to 2. So see, this is the slope. Now we will discuss some equations for straight line. Straight line, this is y equal to mx plus c. It is very much required for to know that one, or motion of the particle in one-dimensional motion, two-dimensional motion. Here it is very much required. So here you see y equal to mx plus c. Y equal to mx plus c is the simple equation of the straight line. Here you see if we put x equal to 0, then y equal to So this is the C, and y equal to 0, x equal to minus of c by m. Okay, this is the y equal to mx plus c, and m means slope, tangent of this angle, okay. Similarly, another is that this formula is that here the coordinate, this straight line cuts the axis, the coordinates a0 and 0b, and then the equation will be x by a plus y by b equal to 1. Now, what is the form of the curve? Here, if you see, if y proportional to 1 by x, you see 1 by x, that means it is inversely proportional, then y equal to c by x. In that case, if we plot the graph x versus y, then it will be rectangular hyperbola. Okay, it will be rectangular hyperbola. If it is xy equal to constant, then the graph will be rectangular hyperbola. Now, one thing you have to remember, if that value of c is positive, then the rectangular hyperbola will be on the first quadrant and third quadrant, and if it is negative, then it will be into second quadrant and fourth quadrant. Okay, so you remember, if xy equal to constant, then plot of the graph will be rectangular hyperbola. And this is the, if y equal to a to the power minus kx, here you see e is the exponential, so the graph will be exponentially decaying. Here x is increasing, here the value of the graph will be just this is the decreasing graph, exponentially decreasing. Okay, and if the y equal to a is a constant, a into 1 minus k by x, maximum limit is a, and it is the exponential increasing. Here you see this type of graph is required for the analysis of charging, discharging of capacitor, and also inductor. Okay, so you remember this way. Okay, and here you see this is the quadratic equation. In first class we have discussed that one. If the power of x is 2, then this quadratic equation where a, b, c are constant. Okay, now we are plotting the graph for this quadratic equation. If b and c is 0, then why is that? This is the y equal to ax square. It is just, you see, that is equal to y equal to 4ax square, y square equal to 4ax. Okay, so this is nothing but a parabola. Okay, and if parabola is that this parabola shape is this, so one side is open. If a is positive, then open will be in the upward, and if a is negative, then this opening will be downward. Okay, so now it is we have completed whatever required for the physics purpose, for that trigonometry and coordinate geometry. Okay, thank you.